Hi, I'm Mark Polton. I'm a real estate investor in the greater Charlotte, North Carolina area. I'm the no frills, no thrills real estate investor. If you're looking for somebody who has a flashy car behind them or, a three-piece suit or is trying to sell you something, you should go to another channel because this isn't that channel. I wanted to share my thoughts on your moral obligation to be rich. Got a friend. He's a carpenter. His wife's a hairdresser, and you know, um, they live a very, very different lifestyle than I do. I think they want to be rich, but they're just, not hardwired for risk. At least he's not. And his daughter, very, very nice, very, very smart girl. We one day we're having a conversation after I'd had a few drinks, which probably means that I'm not articulating myself the best. But I told her that you have a moral obligation to be rich, and she took great offense to this. I mean, like for a year, wouldn't even talk to me. Um, and I still believe that today. And it comes down to, just a couple. It comes down to a simple math equation for me. Most things in life kind of come down to a simple math equation. You can do more good, a poor man or Bill Gates. And in invariably, somebody who doesn't get this math equation is going to come up and they're going to be like, well, you can love people and you can help them out and you can volunteer. Yeah. And Bill Gates can hire an entire nation to clean up the ocean because he has 10 billion, 40 billion, 50 billion dollars. Big difference. Yes, one person can make a difference just on their actions alone. So if you look at the likes of Mother Teresa, right? Mother Teresa transcended money. She didn't need money. Money was no longer an issue in her life. She can go into most Fortune 500 companies and say, "I need $150,000," and she'd walk out with a check. Money was not an issue for her, but she's the very, very rare specimen, rare example of that. Most people need money. uh, you know, if you bring in $500,000, you can do a lot of good. And I do think it is your moral obligation to do good in life, to do good things, to help other people out. The old adage with great wealth comes great responsibility, and I fully am on board with that. I think that we need to give our time, we need to give our money, and most of all, we need to share our experience and our knowledge and wisdom to at least the few people who are interested in hearing it. So fast forward to today, I think she might be starting to get it. And it's really simple. If you think money is no big deal, why don't you try living without it? I mean, I will grant you that money isn't will not make you happy, but it can sure as hell go a long way. Certainly be 80 to 90% of it. Everything else. If you ever had a want for anything in your life, think about all the good you could do. Think about all the things that you could explore, all the things that hobbies that you could take and stuff like that to make yourself happy. So, typically poor people are the ones that say um, money won't make you happy. That's true. I can tell you the lack of money will definitely make you unhappy. But to get back to my point, um, a person with $500,000 versus a person with $1 billion. I mean, the math is simple. A person with $1 billion can do more good in the world, can help out more charities, can make more differences in people's lives. And I'm not saying that we need to wealth transfer money, but I might be able to build one well in a village in Haiti if I make $150,000 a year. And it probably costs about $25,000 to build that well. But making $1 billion a year, I could probably build 500 wells in villages in Haiti. Um, and it's just a big tax write. So, it's not that big of a deal. So, anyways, I wanted to, in conclusion, I just wanted to say it is your moral obligation to be rich. It is your moral obligation to make as much money as you possibly can so that you can help out the most people in the world. Anyways, I hope you go out and you live the you won't stop me lifestyle. I can tell you this, you will not stop me. I will be successful. We're pretty close to financial freedom, not that far away. Um, Goals for 2019. Hopefully, I mean, if we exceed our goals, we should meet financial freedom in 2019. If not, it's going to happen in 2020. So, anyways, I wish you success.